Hello everyone. In this video I'll be proving the given proposition statement by using strong induction. Right. Let P of n denotes postage of n cents can be formed by using 4 cents and 5 cents. What does it mean? N is equal to, definitely it uses 4 cents and also 5 cents, but how many 4 cents? I don't know. Let us have P for a number of 4 cents and let us have Q for number of 5 cents. Okay, right. See here, if n is formed by using 4 cents and 5 cents, then definitely P will be some random positive integer. P and Q will be random positive integer. Let us take example. Since in the question it has been given n greater than or equal to 12. Why? Because 12 cents or more. So n starts from 12. See here, if n is equal to 12, how many 4 cents are required? Obviously, what is the p value? 3. And 4 3 is 12. 12 cents has been completed. So there are no 5 cents are required. So finally I can say that 12 postage cents can be formed by using 4 cents and 5 cents. Right. Now I'll prove basis step. Now what is the initial value in the basis step? 12. So P of 12 is equal to true has to be verified. This has to be verified. See here. Now 12 is equal to how many 4 cents are required? I don't know. I'm writing P. And how many 5 cents are required? I don't know. I'm writing Q. So to have 12 cents, to form 12 cents, exactly 3 4 cents are required and 0 5 cents are required. So finally I can write P of 12 is equal to true. Why? Because postage of 12 cents formed by using 3 4 cents and 0 5 cents. Right. So now basis step has been verified. Now we'll move to the inductive step. In the inductive step, what I need to do? I need to show implication as true. What is that implication? In the inductive step, I need to show the implication as true. So right, what is that implication? P of 12 and P of 13 and so on, P of K implies P of K plus 1 is equal to true. This one I need to show. So what does it mean? If I show this particular implication as true, inductive step gets verified. Once inductive step is verified, then what happens? P of n becomes true, right? So once P of n is equal to true, our given proposition statement has been proved. Okay, right. So now this, to show this particular implication as true, what I need to do? I need to take this one as true, assume this one as true, assume true, and verify this P of k plus 1, verify P of k plus 1 as true or not. Okay, right. Now as P of 12 is equal to true, what does it mean? 12 is equal to definitely 4p plus 5q. Why? Exactly. Now similarly, P of 13 is equal to true. Why? Because all these statements are, proposition statements are assumed true. So again 13 is equal to, obviously written in the form of 4p plus 5q. So up to P of k is equal to true, where k is also 4p plus 5q. Now what does it mean? K is equal to 4p plus 5q means k sense, postage of k sense, postage of k sense can be formed by using 4 cents and 5 cents. Why I am writing this particular statement? Because this P of k and all P of 12, P of 13 up to P of k are assumed true. So since all the proposition statements are assumed true, all these proposition statements are assumed true, so that's why I am writing this k postage cents can be formed by using 4 cents and 5 cents. Now what is my task now? My task is to verify whether P of k plus 1 can be formed by using 4 cents and 5 cents or not. That is what I need to prove, right? See here in this particular here P of 12, P of 13 up to P of k, can I write P of k minus 3 also? Yes, k minus 3 is also true. P of k minus 2 is also true. P of k minus 1 is also true. Yes, when P of k minus 3 is equal to true means, what does it mean? K minus 3 can also be written as 4p plus 5q. Yes, k minus 3 can also be formed by using 4 cents and 5 cents. But how many 4 cents? I don't know. How many 5 cents? I don't know. But I can definitely form. Why? Because P of k minus 3 is equal to true. So that is what I want to tell. So to verify P of k plus 1 is equal to true or not, so I need to consider P of k minus 3. See, in the induction step, we assumed P of k minus 3 is equal to true. So what does that mean? What does it mean? K minus 3 is equal to 4p plus 5q. Definitely k minus 3 cents, definitely k minus 3 cents formed using 4 cents and 5 cents. Why? Because P of k minus 3 is equal to true, and we assumed that. Okay, right. Now as k minus 3 is equal to 4p plus 5q, so can I write k minus 3? I can add 4 cents on both sides. Yes, I am adding 4 cents on both sides. So 4 cent on both sides. Here also 4p plus 4 plus 5q. So k minus 3 plus 4 means, can I write k plus 1? Yes, k plus 1. Now I will take 4 common, p plus 1 plus 5q. Now finally I can say that k plus 1 cents can be found by using 4 cents and 5 cents. But how many 4 cents? P plus 1 4 cents are required and q 5 cents are required. So finally I have proved that k plus 1 cents finally proved that k plus 1 cents formed by using p plus by using 4 cents and 5 cents, right? So finally I can write p of k plus 1 is equal to true. When p of k plus 1 is equal to true, index to step is verified. When index to step is verified, p of n is equal to true. When p of n is equal to true, postage of n stamps can be formed by using 4 cents and 5 cents where n greater than or equal to 12. So this is what the proof by using strong induction. Thank you.